What makes a sled engaging and exciting to ride? I ask because some are and some aren't. And while I do think part of this is subjective, I also think that there are certain characteristics a sled simply must have to be described this way. Is it power? Yeah, but it's more than just ultimate power, it's how the power feels. How the engine responds when you first pull the throttle, how the power builds, and the sensations you get when you hold it wide open. Is it handling? Definitely. But there's a difference between a sled that simply stays flat and goes around a corner really fast and one that can be described as exciting and engaging. Does it respond to your inputs? Can you get the skis up when you want them to be, but keep them down when you need them to be? Does it get a little sideways sometimes? Can it be steered a bit with a throttle? Look, there's nothing wrong with a sled that simply follows your inputs as you turn the handlebars. As long as you're out riding, that's all I really care about. But if you want to really feel the rush of riding a snowmobile, to not feel like you're just riding a sled, but you and the machine are working together, that the sled can and will do exactly what you tell it to, you need a sled like a Switchback Assault. I've said this many times, the Assault is a sled that is for people who want to feel fully immersed in the ride. Its handling can be described as telepathic, yet it requires extremely high levels of focus at all times. It's a sled that leaves you feeling both more at peace and more on edge the harder you ride it. This is all thanks to two things. First, the Matrix platform with its unrivaled handling characteristics and incredible ergonomics tailored specifically to an active riding style. And the uncoupled IGX 146 skid frame that works in perfect unison with the chassis. Polaris designed the Matrix to handle better the more involved you get in the ride. To corner over the crest of a hill, for example, you move up on the seat to weight the skis when you first initiate the turn. Then, as you crest the hill, slide slightly back on the seat and lean your body inwards while pulling the bars towards you. This will unweight the front end, but it will also lean the whole sled over with the outside ski higher than the inside one. It's almost like a seated pow turn. The sled will lean through the corner as you crest over the top of the hill. You can even counter steer with the skis for extra style points. As you finish the turn, quickly slide your body forward to the other side of the seat to bring the skis back down and get the chassis set up for the next turn. There are very few sleds that can be ridden like this, and once you get the hang of it, it gives you a feeling you simply cannot get anywhere else. Of course, having enough power to lift the skis on command is necessary for all of this to be possible. Last season, Polaris's 850 Boost power plant, while undoubtedly fast on the top end, felt a little soft on the bottom. It didn't seem to build power quickly enough when you stabbed the throttle to get the skis light or to ramp up the face of a hill. It left us preferring the 850 naturally aspirated power plant, especially in the Assault trim. But for 2024, Polaris locked their engine gurus in a room and didn't let them out till the Boost engine felt not just as good as the naturally aspirated 850 down low, but felt considerably more powerful at every point in the power band. Interestingly, despite the Assault Boost being geared slightly different than the VR1 Boost, in our initial testing, which consisted basically of just super high-speed runs down the lake, the Assault Boost was faster than the VR1 Boost run after run, which means it doesn't just have extra power down low, it's got extremely long legs too. The Switchback Assault is obviously a crossover, but there's a large group of buyers who don't ride it off-trail at all. This is because they have realized, as we did long ago, that the Assault is actually one of the very best purely trail sleds on the market. This season, we spec'd our Assault with the shorter, more trail-friendly 1.325 lug Cobra track for this exact reason. And as has been the case since the Matrix-based Assault was released, it quickly became a favorite for a large portion of our test riders, most of whom never go off-trail, ever. I think this speaks very strongly to the versatility of the Assault. Yes, it is a crossover, so it will always possess off-trail capabilities that shorter track sleds don't have. But even if you don't take it off-trail at all, it's still a better trail sled than most. And while the Boost power plant does offer incredible amounts of power, it's also been tuned to be completely rideable at trail speeds all day without getting tiring or annoying. Further to all that, you're getting the infamous ride quality of the Matrix front suspension and Walker Evans Velocity needle shocks, the better than most ride quality from the IGX 146 skid, also with Walker Velocities, near perfect braking performance and feel, and all the benefits of the standard class-leading 7S display. These are all the very good reasons the 2024 Switchback Assault won this season's SnowTrax Real World Sled of the Year award. They're also the reasons why, if I could only pick one sled to spend my personal money on, this would be it.